Hi, this is Richard,
And hello, I'm Milton.
and we're here to talk about the latest preview from Five Nights at Freddy's. So,
Lights, camera, action.
exactly. So, one of the things the whole thing that starts out is, of course, they show what you always see in the game, and that is the screen showing the different parts of the former pizza place where the animatronics live. And of course, what do we have? Fools breaking into a place that's been closed for 20 years, seeing what they can steal. And, typical of all movies, they get scared when they hear noises. They go and open it. They find nothing. They turn around, and guess what? The animatronics are there to get them.
And it looks pretty real to me.
It looks real and scary.
So that's
The next thing we have what I'm going to call as the main character going and getting his new job as
a security guard.
a security guard. And he's there, takes his daughter with him to the security job, which, okay, that's in itself. And the daughter's already wandering around in the dark in a place that's been abandoned. Not the best idea. Then, of course, we have the police officer who comes to tell him all the backstory about
all
the mission.
Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy.
Yeah, exactly. And giving them the backstory of how it used to be a big place in the 80s. And all of a sudden, it was closed down because kids went.
And disappeared. They never came back. They turned into ghosts.
They disappeared. And then you see a scene of horror. It looks like somebody's going to get cut in half by some kind of machinery. And then some girl gets on a chair. And what does she do? She goes and stands and looks in the mouth. And what reaches out for her? First of all, if I had that, and then of course we have them saying that ghost children possessing animatronics or robots, and the police officer saying you can't stop them. Well, I think that's kind of interesting. You don't think there's always in horror movies they usually always have some way to stop them, right?
Exactly.
There's always some way to stop the bad guy. But the other thing that I think about is this: okay, you get a job as a night watchman. Why would you take your kid?
Yeah, that's you don't take your kid to work with you for starters.
Exactly.
You do not take anyone. You're there. It's supposed to be 100% of your attention is supposed to be being a security guard, not babysitting. But he brought his daughter.
That's number one. Number two, the other thing I look at is they're there and they break in to steal something, and then you see this giant robot staring you down. The last thing you do is get on a chair and look down its mouth. It'd be like, run!
run away from the problem.
Run away from the problem. Don't stand there and let it get you.
Stand there in the dark, half dark.
Exactly.
You don't know what's going to get you.
Not only that, but why break into a place that was closed 20 years ago? There ain't going to be anything of significant value. It's been sitting around forever. It's all covered
it's all full of dust and everything else, whatever.
Right, and if there was any money in the place, they had to take it a long time ago.
It would have been the money would have been gone 20 years ago.
Exactly. So it's got its good points. It looks like it looks like it should be scary.
It looks like it's going to be scary. That's sure.
And it looks like that they put some thought into this. And I have to admit they did stick to the original game premise where they talk about him being a security guard, which is originally in the game, and as far as having to watch the cameras and the robots, that also too is in the original game. So those parts
they're keeping it as real to story as possible.
Exactly, with a basic premise, and the characters that they have for the robots are the same names that are the characters in the original game.
Okay, that's which is nice.
Which is nice because they say that. Now, as far as the rest of it, I don't know, But again, they gotta make some kind of a story. So it should be interesting to see how close they follow the video game versus the actual movie.
We'll see how. Yeah, exactly.
But one thing for sure, it's gonna be scary.
It looks like it's gonna be scary it's gonna be in time for Halloween.
And I'm fine for Halloween, and it looks like it's gonna be scary.
So all we can say is we're looking forward to seeing it.
That's right. We're looking forward to seeing it, and let's see how closely they follow the game. So goodbye from Richard and
we'll see you at the movies, everybody.
All right. We're out.